Hello, everybody. My name's Markiplier. No way.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Did we do that like last time?
We already did that like two episodes.
Did we like
two episodes ago or something? Yeah.
One episode.
But it never gets old. It never gets old. The people love Markiplier. You know? He cries on camera, but he also laughs on camera. Thank you, Markiplier.
He also rages on camera. Fuck you, fuck you,
fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm done.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And he starts twerking, and it's like, what the, you know?
Yeah.
I used to watch Markiplier like religiously, like every video I would watch, because I was like
every Sunday.
Every Sunday, like yeah, I would pray to God that he would beat horror games.
You would pray to him.
Yeah. I had like a phase on YouTube where I loved watching like those types of YouTubers like Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, like people play horror games mostly. They like all of them had like compilations of themselves being scared in video games, and that was the funniest shit. Markiplier goes poof, and I was like ha ha ha. So like
yes, I more.
I loved watching these videos, and now I don't know. I don't watch them anymore. Either my humor changed or like
You've changed for the worst, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not the real GeneralArse.
I'm not going to heaven. Only people that watch Markiplier are going to heaven, and that's facts.
What's the movie? Not all dogs go to heaven? Well, yeah. Not all YouTubers go to heaven. That's my twist.
Yeah, you know what? I'll make that movie. You'll be my co-writer. Gonna make that movie.
Okay, here's the story.
Yeah.
Markiplier, he's like doing like, his Let's Play is going well. But then his younger brother, Dardiplier, is doing something totally different. He gets hit in the head, and then he gets a vision from God saying like, your brother is on the right path. You? No, man. You're not going to heaven if you keep doing this.
Not so much.
And then, the rest of the movie is him, like, changing his ways.
Yeah.
Okay? Like that?
Does he go to YouTube hell in the movie, like in All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Okay, so the YouTube God shows him a vision of YouTube hell. Oh, and down there is Onision.
Damn.
Who else?
No, it's just Onision. That's the only one that's down there.
It's just him.
Onision and maybe EDP.
Onision, EDP.
EDP is the one guarding the gates. He tries to fist bump everyone that goes in.
Pulls out a gun. Who the fuck are you? Identify yourself.
Identify yourself. And then he goes fist bump. Hey, you want a fist bump?
Who else? Who else would be a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Think deep. Think long and hard.
Penis. Penis. Get it? Hey, get it? You told me to think long and hard.
Okay, so there's like what, 4 penises in hell?
In YouTube hell. We all know that Ray William Johnson, he's in YouTube heaven. Yeah. He's the one guarding the pearly gates. You go in there and he goes,
wait. I'm gonna have to stop you there. No, he would be in YouTuber hell. You wanna know why?
Yeah?
Because he left. He left the platform.
Yeah, he's straight off the chosen path.
He's only on like TikTok.
He's on TikTok now, yeah. I've seen some of his TikToks, and honestly, they're fucking hilarious, man. He's like, oh, we got your veterans discount for anyone who saw this TikTok. Come on down and get a veterans discount. And I like that. He's still got it.
He's still
got it, my man.
He hasn't changed, not one bit.
Yeah, not one bit. He hasn't aged, yeah. He looks the same as he did.
I went back to like the oldest YouTube video that he posted.
Yeah?
I swear to God, he hasn't changed.
What's up? What the fuck? Maybe he is already like dead and he's just like an angel now.
Or a clone. Think about
Oh, yeah, you're right. They cloned.
Okay, Grandma, you scared of the clones?
They cloned him. And Pro Jared is definitely on YouTube Hell. So, we got our vaccine today, our second dose.
Mm-hmm.
And did you feel any symptoms of any, sickness, any fever, or anything?
No. But I just gotta stop here and recommend this program called Visual Studio Code, created by Microsoft. It's pretty good. It's pretty lightweight, and it's pretty cool. Also, by the way, did you hear about Windows 11 coming out soon?
Wait, oh yeah, and also, by the way, guys, I really recommend getting Windows 11 when it comes out, guys. And if you don't already have Windows 10, and if you're using an Apple product, fuck you. And if you should get Apple, you should get Microsoft. You should get Windows. Yeah. Windows 10,
get
guys.
Medical help and get a Windows laptop. Also, stop using Discord. Just use Microsoft Teams because it's obviously better. Come on.
Obviously.
Gaming includes
just use
teaming,
Skype, guys. Come on. Isn't Skype owned by Microsoft?
It's Skype, but who the fuck uses that? Come on.
Oh, okay. Even Microsoft themselves would discourage people from using Skype. Who the fuck uses Skype?
They did the demo, the live stream. They were demoing it. This is Windows 11. You can see Microsoft Teams there prominently on the desktop, but not Skype or Discord because the deal fell through.
Yeah. They were going to buy Discord for I don't remember how much monies, but
a whole lot of it.
Yeah, probably a whole lot, because Microsoft buys everything that they see, and I think Discord they turned it down because they want to they want to do their own thing, and I think that's really commendable, and I like that. Thank you, Discord.
Says you haven't seen what they're gonna do next. You don't work there.
You're right. Some of their Discord Nitro things are kind of ridiculous. I saw a message or I saw a post on Twitter where somebody was trying to type a message in Discord that was over 2,000 words. And it went oh, you can't write over 2,000 words in one message. You have to get Discord Nitro for that. And then you can write unlimited long messages. And it's what the fuck?
My question
then
is,
again, why
didn't he
who's
type
writing
his entire message in Notepad and then just cut it up?
Yeah, cut it up, copy and paste it in Notepad, or just drop the whole Notepad in there. Or just I don't know, just fucking don't write such long messages. No one wants to read your shit, Kyle. Fuck.
Yeah, Kyle from South Park.
That was my South Park reference. You get it? I never watched much of South Park. I know we both know one guy that watches a lot of it. Yeah. And I think he still watches the new stuff, but
And his name is Peter Serafinovich.
Yeah.
No.
But I barely watched that, growing up. I watched Family Guy. I was one of them's kids.
Yeah, you were one of them, huh?
You watched Simpsons, I know that. I know you watched a lot of The Simpsons.
I watched the DVD commentary for The Simpsons.
and now we gotta sort of meet in the middle there. Excuse me, and watch King of the Hill. Yeah.
I'm just doing the entire theme now.
Dang it, Bobby.
Created by Mike Judge. That's his name, right? Yeah.
I don't fucking know, man. Have you seen Bob's Burgers? You watched that at all?
I've seen a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Did you like it?
I thought, yeah, I'd like it. I mean, if I'd watched more, but I haven't.
I watched one episode and they were making fun of furries or something like that, And as a prominent furry myself, I was highly offended. No, I was like,
my god! I just not seen that episode. Jesus.
I just didn't really like any of the jokes. They just really fell flat, and I was like, okay, that could have been way better. You know, you could have really ripped into those furries. You know, but you know, whatever. Didn't like it, but I only watched one episode, and maybe there's more stuff that I, you know, would like. I gotta,
you missed out on the ARG. The Facebook game giveaway, I don't know, something stupid.
Oh, by the way, speaking of a giveaway, with me and WOLseeker, we both went and got the vaccine on time this time. I wasn't late like I was last time when I got the first dose. I was actually on time, and we were both like together in line. My cousin was there, an old friend that I hadn't seen in a couple of years was there. You know, and a lot of people were there that we like recognize. And WOLseeker, you know, while we were going in, there was a lot of people, like I was saying, and I was like wondering, like, wow, there's so many people here. And WOLseeker was like, yeah, didn't you hear? It's not just the vaccine. There's also an Apple giveaway going on in the next room. And I was like, oh damn. And then as we were walking in, there's like a coincidental but like a stack of boxes that said Opple on them, like OPPLE. And I was like, damn it, it's Opple, what the fuck? I was told it would be an Apple giveaway.
We were debated.
Yeah, we got you baited. And I thought that was a pretty funny coincidence. I don't even know what Opple is. I've never heard of Opple. It was just like... I don't know, it was just a bunch of boxes, probably like... furniture or something. I don't know. Yeah, full of poopy.
And puke.
Ew.
Shit and puke.
Full of shit and puke and barf and garbage.
You ever shit and puke and barf garbage?
Yeah, I love those. I love all of those. Every single one.
Good.
But yeah, we got our vaccines, and I also just didn't feel anything, but right before, you know, while we were sitting, and we waited for like 20 minutes, while we were sitting and waiting inside the room, my stomach and my chest started hurting real bad.
Oh.
And I don't know what that was. Like, while we were waiting for those 20 minutes, I was just like, oh my god, what is happening? Like, I thought maybe that, like, I had somehow contracted COVID or something, and like, but you know, I was like, no, there's no way, like, I got COVID and it's immediately showing symptoms, right? But I felt like bad. I didn't want to start Googling like COVID symptoms in the middle of a classroom full of people.
Whoa, what are you doing? What the boy doing?
That's like pulling out a bomb in the middle of class. Like, I would have.
That's like, you know, in an airplane and just, you know, saying like, bomb planted, yeah.
Exactly. Hey boss, bomb planted. Like, what the fuck? I would have been kicked. I would have been thrown out.
We have planted the bomb.
Yeah, but like, I wasn't sure if that was like symptoms or not. Like, my stomach and chest were hurting. That was about it. But I was feeling like, with that, I was feeling a little warm. And so I was just like, holy shit, I know like a fever, that's a part of it. But like chest pains and my stomach hurting, like, is that part of it?
I'm having chest pains.
Oh, I'm having chest pains. And then, you know, I was sitting there. I was trying not to say anything. I was trying not to, like, you know, make anybody see that I was like, you know, in immense pain. Like, I was just dying. And finally, the ladies, the nurses come in and they start stabbing us. They start stabbing us.
They started. We barely made it out alive. Oh my god!
By the way, I was sitting at like the front of the classroom that they were going inside of, and they come inside and they go like, all right guys, good morning, and we're like, good morning, and then they fucking like pick up their shit and they go to the back of the class, and I'm like, please come to me, please. So I had to wait even longer. But as soon as it got the vaccine, as soon as she like fucking gave me the little prick and like, and she went like, good morning, like before she did it, and went like, you're gonna feel a stab. You're gonna feel a stab now, and she stabbed me. And as soon as she did that, my stomach pains and my chest pains and like everything disappeared. And so I was like, now I'm kind of thinking that was just like butterflies in my stomach or pressure or something like that. That I was like scared of this vaccine for some reason. Even though when I got the first dose, there was nothing wrong. I was like, I did not get this pain.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It was like I was anxious or something.
Masochist, man. You just, love the pain.
I love the pain. And then immediately after getting our vaccines, we had to wait for 15 minutes, and then we got KFC, baby.
They came in and were like, here's the buckets of KFC we promised you. Here.
Yeah, and it's like disinfected too. It's in like disinfected.
Yeah, little plastic bags.
Here, guys. Little plastic baggies with disinfectant and like one chicken wing.
Okay, I apologize. Graphene bags. Little graphene bags.
Okay, yeah.
That's like the next big thing.
Disinfected chicken at KFC. I can't wait.
Yeah, that. No, graphene.
What is that?
Graphite, that's like,
it's
in pencils.
Yeah.
To draw, right.
The fuck is graphene bags?
That's like... No, not the bags, but the material itself, graphene.
Yeah?
It's like graphite. Basically the same thing, except it's like one nanometer like thick.
Whoa, but is it strong?
But it's supposed to be like, really strong. Really strong material.
Whoa.
And people are trying to find a way to like, mass produce it. Like, create it like, plastic.
Okay.
And people are saying like, this is gonna be, the next like, breakthrough, type of deal.
So yeah, isn't it like, it's a mineral, right? Graphite. It's a mineral.
Yeah, I mean it's something.
Something
it's
like
some
that.
type of material.
Yeah, and it's like more. I think that would be more eco-friendly than plastic, at least. And
I mean, nobody knows.
I think paper bags.
Nobody has made it on like a massive scale.
Okay.
So nobody knows.
But yeah, paper bags are being like mass produced now, and I think people like right now in the world, there's so much paper being wasted and being made into like things where it's just like, this is gonna go down the same way as the plastic, except like, it's not the same, exactly where it's like, oh, there's too much plastic in the world, it's like killing everything. But instead, you're gonna be making too much paper, and you're gonna be killing all the trees. At some point, all the trees are gonna be fucking gone. You're gonna have to stop making paper bags.
We're gonna plant more.
Yeah.
We're gonna plant more trees.
My fucking praise goes to everyone out there that like plants more
trees.
Everyone that plants trees, you're helping the earth so much. And like, if I knew anyone, like I haven't really done that much myself. I've planted one tree before, and that was when I was a little kid. I bought a tree at like a not a Renaissance fair, but there was like this Viking like festival in like our town, and there was someone selling like trees, like small trees, baby trees, and I bought one, and I planted one, and then like the day after it was gone because the dog just like fucking dug it up out of the ground. The dog got home, and so that was the only time I've planted a tree, and I was so just like, oh man, I was so bummed out about it.
Oh man, well, sucks, man.
Yeah, but we definitely need more trees in the world.
Want me to go kill them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put down the fucking dog, man.
Sorry, mate, but your previous sins have come back. Haunt you.
No. By the way, I almost saw my cat fucking die today. My cat.
What?
Yeah, I was helping my we have a person here at home working with my dad with like milking and stuff like that, and she asked me if I could bring the cows in so she could start the the milking process, and I was like, yeah, sure. And so I started like, you know, herding all the cows into the cow stables, and while I was herding them in, like my cat was like in the field, like sort of standing, and all the cows started like running and jumping towards my cat like crazy, and my cat fucking bolted away, and I was like, holy shit, what's going on? Stop! Like, it was like the cows wanted to kill my fucking cat. I was terrified. And one of the cows, I also had to leave like out in the field. The poor thing is like it's sick, and its leg is like, I don't know if it's broken, but it's like she wasn't able to really walk properly. It's I think it
real
I think,
shame.
Yeah.
She'll make a fine burger.
Vegans just clicked away from the episode. I'm sorry.
Yeah, vegans. Fucking man up. This is a meat-eating podcast here, okay?
Yeah, sponsored by Peter's Grill Bar, where we grill.
Peter Grill Bars.
Peter Grill Bar. Peter.
We take all types of meat, melt it down, create one solid meat bar.
What? Oh, that's that kind of bar.
Real meat bar. Eat it up.
Yo, that's a
discount code. Give me the meaty.
Give me the meaty.
You'll get a free barbecue whiskey with that one.
The meaty treaty. The meaty treaty. The meaty treaty of Versailles.
That's one of our special items.
Yeah.
We take cow meat from France and chickens from Austria, and melt them down, and yeah.
Grandpa, you're tired. You don't know what you're talking about. Get out of
here. Fuck you! This is my restaurant. I want.
All right. So
he died.
He died.
Let's go, Pog.
By the way, I had another. I think I was at work today or like yesterday. I had another sort of like
heart attack.
No, I had another
aneurysm.
No, stop.
Diarrhea.
What the? Yeah? How'd you know? No, I had another like sort of thought where I was like, what you know, what if this thing?
Yeah.
And
lay it on me.
And now I just forgot it. I legitimately just forgot what I was gonna say. You know, that's great. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Man, you know, the shot just made me feel tired, man.
What the fuck? What was it? I'm trying to remember now. I had it just a second ago, and then I immediately forgot what I was going to start talking about.
You forgot your water bottle. That's what you were going to say. That's why I fucking interrupted you so many times.
My water
I didn't
bottle
want to fucking hear it. Didn't want to hear the water bottle thing. Yeah, I lost my water bottle today.
I lost my water bottle. I'm sorry.
Water bottle.
Fuck. I'm trying to remember, but like maybe I'll come back later. We'll come back to this. How's your week, man? I've been. Big Bang Theory.
It's been fine.
Yeah? What have you been up to?
How's your week been?
It's also been pretty adequate. I didn't stream for like 5 days, and the entire time I had anxiety. I was just like, oh my god, they all hate me now. They all unfollowed and they fucking hate me for not streaming for that long.
No.
But not a single person unfollowed. So I'm like, okay, cool. Calm down, settle down. I always like think that people have like zero patience on like Twitch and stuff like that, because everybody tells you like, if you want to grow your Twitch channel, you gotta stream regularly, and I do, but sometimes I can't. Like last week, I've been very busy with work, and also I was setting up for like a camping
Hanukkah
thing. No,
wait, you're not Jewish. I forgot.
And that's during Christmas, man. What the fuck? Or like, yeah.
Well, I don't read my numbers good. I'm sorry. I thought it said 12, 12, 12.
Well, But yeah, I can't stop fucking yawning, dude. This is the vaccine's fault. Man. It's the vaccine. God damn it, man.
Oh my god, we're gonna die live.
We're live on the podcast.
Yeah, that's like one of the conspiracy theories. Like, those who get the vaccine are gonna die.
Those who get the vaccine, they die if they record a podcast. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
But
it's a bunch of ghost stories.
Freak everyone out who's an anti-vaxxer. They're gonna be like, "What? I have a podcast. Fuck." But I had a quote unquote camping like trip, but it was just like at my house on a field close by, and I invited a lot of kids from my school. Only 2 people showed up, or well, 3 people, but like one of them only made it one day, and that was on like a Sunday. So. But on Saturday and on Sunday, I was camping, and we were playing games and drinking. I drank 12 cans of Smirnoff Ice, which each of them is like 4 milliliters of alcohol or something like that, or 4 ounces or whatever it says on the packaging. So I was like, now. So I'm an alcoholic now. Yeah.
4 milliliters.
I drank a 12 pack of like. Of those. I didn't feel hungover at all. I felt great. It was pretty good. And also like the tent that I was in was really good, and the fucking mattress that I had, fantastic. Like I felt great.
You slept like a baby.
Slept like a baby.
That's the story. That's the moral of the story. I slept like a baby.
And then finally I was able to stream again yesterday. Or no, not yesterday, on Monday. We're recording this on a Wednesday. And then yesterday, on Tuesday, I was going to stream again. And we were going to record this podcast yesterday. But then suddenly my sister burst into my room. Like the
screaming, like screaming up a storm. Blood everywhere on the floor, just...
And she's like, "Hey, you want to come with me up to a cabin?"
And then she screamed again.
And I was, yeah! And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure, I'll come with you to this cabin." And I like... You know, I knew which cabin they were talking about because I had been there the whole day. And so, you know, I drive with my sister to this cabin and decided to, like, you know, put off the stream and all that. I was just like, whatever, it's one day. And then she drives past the cabin as we're going. And we've already been driving.
And you, just like in a horror movie, you were just like...
being kidnapped by my sister. And like, you know, we'd already been driving like 30 minutes because this cabin that I thought we were going to is like a half an hour drive away from where I live. Or maybe... No, yeah, I think it's around 25 or something like that. But it's almost half an hour. And then this other cabin we went to is way further down inside this like what's it called, like
river,
not like
woods,
canyon,
land,
like,
rocks.
maybe it is a canyon. Maybe you can't call. Yeah, I guess it's a canyon, but like really far inside this big canyon, like mountainside. Yeah, it was like another 30-minute drive, basically. I think that's exactly it. It was like another 30-minute drive, maybe even 40 minutes from the cabin that I thought we were going to the other cabin. And this cabin is smaller than the one that I thought we were going to. Both didn't have any internet, or like both didn't, or like the one that I thought we were going to at least has mobile data and like, you know, stuff like that. But
3G,
no,
4G?
no electricity or anything. I think it has 4G.
You could live
like, neither of them has any electricity. Is what I meant to say. Not like internet. I don't give a shit about internet out there. But like the cabin that we went to that was further away didn't have any mobile data or any mobile service at all. So if anyone would have died, was dying, we couldn't have called the police or anything. We would have had to drive for 20 minutes at least to be able to get mobile service and be like, "Help! This person's dying out here."
Or I don't know, maybe use like, I don't know, an AM? No.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I take
use a pigeon, courier pigeon.
Yeah.
And but like, it was a really beautiful spot, like out there. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forgot to move my mouse and my monitor just turned off. Hee hee. Hoo hoo. But like,
you're here.
Ow! But it was a really beautiful spot out there, far out, like in that area, and there was horses there. The reason why my sister was dragging me along was because she was on a trip with a bunch of other girls who were like on a horse riding like trip, basically up into the mountains.
They were on a bender.
Riding
they were
horses.
losing their minds.
Yeah.
They were going to sacrifice someone.
And so there's a bunch of horses out. No, there's a bunch of horses out there and some sheep and stuff like that. And this was only one of their pit stops, and they were going further, like up the mountain, like today. And I stayed the one night, already freaking out. By the way, well, we went there at like 7 yesterday. We started driving at around 7. I wasn't there until 8. And then I was like, I was like terrified because I was like, holy shit, I have to wake up at like 8 in the morning to be able to get to like the town where I get my vaccine in time. And because I was in this cabin, it was like 2 hours away.
It's happened in the words.
Or at least an hour and like 40 minutes. And so I was like, holy fucking shit, I gotta go to sleep at the right time. I gotta make sure to not drink too much. I gotta make sure my sister can also drive me in the morning. Like I has to wake her up. But like we had some fun. We were drinking. We were playing card games. We were chatting up a storm. But then, nighttime.
And then killing people, right?
Night falls, and
that's where the killing starts.
They started killing people. No,
that's where the killing starts. Yes, I love it when it.
We also had some great grill food, hamburgers.
Yeah, such as.
Yeah, hamburgers, some steak, yum yum yum. But
you're full of shit, you know that? Steak my ass.
What the fuck? Steak my claim,
bitch. You say steak. You didn't say like it was a ribeye. Come on. If you said it was a ribeye, I would have been impressed. But you didn't. You just said steak.
Hey.
So what are you having for breakfast?
Single finger.
You have a ribeye, right?
I'm having ribs.
Yeah, I'll have my wife's cooking me a ribeye.
Yeah.
How about you, Bill? I think it's steak.
Yeah, it's definitely steak.
Yeah, good.
you're making. I forgot that you're putting in this like fucking obscure reference to Tim and Eric, but that was great. Thank you.
Thank you. How about edit that one scene where it's like American Psycho and they're like comparing steaks instead. Look at that. Shh. Slides a ribeye in.
Ooh.
A ribeye.
Like a meme.
Grilled both sides. Seasoned. Well. Medium rare.
The subtle tasteless.
That's pretty cool, babe, man. But it's nothing. Look at this.
They're like, boom. Slams a fucking.
Filet mignon.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that sous vide?
I can't.
Start sweating.
I can't believe Paul Allen dips. Alright, what does he say again? I can't believe he prefers Paul Allen's card or steak over mine.
Yeah.
And his cooking is just like a hamburger or something. He just made a hamburger.
Hamburger patty.
Yeah.
I can't believe they preferred Paul Allen's patty to mine.
Everyone's a bunch of grill maestros. That would be pretty funny. Somebody should make that into a meme.
I'm writing that down. Fuck you. I'm writing that down.
What the fuck, man?
I'm fucking writing it down.
But yeah, so night falls while I'm in this cabin, and my sister and a lot of the girls that she has been hanging out with, they are drunk out of their minds. They've been drinking so much, and I'm like, okay, I don't drink that much.
As one does.
Says the one that just said earlier that I drank 12 fucking, Smirnoff Ice cans in one night.
Fucking
in
hypocrite.
one night.
No one.
But I wasn't that drunk. I was okay. And I did not get hungover or anything.
I wasn't that crazy, believe me.
I
didn't tear up my eyeballs because it was crazy. No, it was because, I didn't need them. I didn't need my eyeballs. Come on.
But, I didn't drink that much. That time I only had I had 3 Smirnoff Ice basically, and I wasn't even feeling drunk. I was like, yeah, I'm okay, and I was playing card games with these French women that are working with us, while my sister and all these Icelandic women that were talking together, they were all talking about boys and boys and sex and boys, and I was like, okay, I'll sit over here. I'll sit my boy ass over here, and I'll not join their conversation. And I'll just play card games with the French girls. Me and the French girls, games. We were playing. I don't even know what the fuck it was called.
It's called The Binding of Isaac 4 Souls.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No. She showed me this card game where you put down cards, and then every time a 10 is on the table, or a 4 and a 6, you have to slam the table and fucking you get to grab it. Whoever grabs it first, and whoever has the most amount of cards at the end of the game wins. And I was just okay. And I'm so slow, I was losing every time, but hey, it was fun at least.
That's nothing, big man. If I was there, I would have lost every single time.
But at 12:20, 20 minutes past 12 a.m., those French girls decided to go to sleep, and my sister and all those other girls, they were still talking about sex and boys and sex and sexy boys, and I was just okay. And
so they were just saying those 4 words.
They just kept saying that. It was weird.
Yeah.
So I was just
it's a religion, man.
Yeah, and I was I have to go to sleep because I'm getting vaccinated tomorrow and I don't want to be late. So I lay down in bed. Immediately noticed it's awful. It's awful. It's the worst bed I've ever lain in. It was so fucking bad. The mattress was just stiff and awful, and the bed itself was I don't know. It was just not good. And I made the mistake of only bringing 1 pillow with me, and so my neck was killing me. I should have brought 2 pillows, but I didn't do that because I'm silly.
Amateur hour.
And then also my sister and those other girls, they were talking until 2 a.m. and I couldn't sleep with that as well. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to shush that to them because they were, they were having fun. I was like, whatever. I didn't really blame them. I could have fallen asleep. I don't really, mind noise that much. If only I'd brought another pillow. I think that could have saved me. That could have saved my sleeping issues.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah. When I finally fell asleep, it was 2 a.m. or something. And, and I woke up at 7 in the morning. Thank God. I set my alarm clock at 8:30, and I probably would have been hung if that would have gone off. If that started ringing, everyone would have woken up and just started stabbing me at the same time.
What?
Yeah.
The alarm?
Yeah, if my alarm had gone off. Which, by the way, I was also terrified of if I had started snoring, because I snore really loud. My sister and my brother are always dude, you snore like a fucking bear.
Bitch.
What the fuck? You're always snoring so loud. And I was oh my God. And then apparently I just didn't snore at all night. I was
Good.
I was thinking about while I was going to sleep, oh, please don't snore. And then I guess it just didn't happen because my sister was oh, you didn't snore at all. And I was oh, okay, great. Thank God.
Yeah, well, that's because she was under the influence. She probably wouldn't have noticed.
She wouldn't have noticed at all, man. But, yeah, so that was my trip. So I woke up at 7 in the morning, and my sister woke up at 8, and then we went together. Or she drove me towards my mom, and my mom picked me up while my sister went back, and my mom drove me home, and then I immediately just went to the town where we got our vaccine. And then I had to go to work today, even though like I was trying to tell the fucking the boss over at that workplace that I was like, I got my vaccine, and the doctor or the nurse, she was like, by the way, don't go to the gym today, and don't do any job that's like gonna make you, work out or anything like that. Just like if it's light, you can do that. And so I told I told the boss there, and she was like, yeah, it's okay. You can like, you can just like, you can start putting some, price tags up, because there's price tags missing off the wall. And I was like,
Price is Right.
Oh my god, yeah, sure. And the first thing I had to do as soon as I got like sign in and I go down and I'm like wearing my shirt, was that nobody was downstairs like serving the one customer that was inside the store, and he asked me for like 4 bags of feed and that I had to carry into his car, and which each bag is 35 kilograms. So immediately I did the workout. I was like, okay, thank you so much. Could have gone home. I went home like 2 hours early. Like I started work at like 1, and then I went home at like 4:20. Oh, dude, 4:20.
Whoa, dude.
Dude.
Whoa, blessing in disguise, man.
But yeah, I went home at around...
sorry, I need to smoke up right now.
Oh, I went home at around 4 or 5 because I was like, fuck this. I just like asked I basically lied to my worker or like my boss. I just told her like, yeah, my arm is killing me, and I mean it is, but I still could have fucking stayed there and put up price tags. But my god, what a just boring shitty thing to do. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Though I did get one customer complaining like, oh, where's the price tag for this? So like, yeah, it is important to put the price tag.
Google it, and I don't know, get the American prices and apply VAT.
Yeah, exactly.
Increase,
exactly.
Do
Preach
math,
it, bro.
you
Preach
fuck.
It, bro.
It was taught in school. Do it.
Yeah.
You've got a smartphone. Hello. If you're too stupid to do it in your head, use the fucking phone. Hello.
Hello. Stop
is there a brain
talking
in
about
there?
Among Us. Stop talking about Among Us.
Is there a brain in there? Hello. Is it filled with Among Us?
Hello. Is there a brain in there? Ding 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 ding.
Ding 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 ding. Ding
like
ding
empty.
ding 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 ding.
No. Yeah, he knocks onto the brain, and that's the sound it makes. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, nobody's home. Huh?
Dude, I fucking love Among Us.
Yeah, me too, man.
That's
Can't wait
lie.
for Skin to go into the game. Fortnite.
Among Us is gonna get added in Smash Bros.
What? You work at Nintendo?
No. Did you see the new Nintendo like OLED
Don't say
Switch OLED? Yeah. Did you see the new Nintendo Switch OLED model? What do you think?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's just like a, I don't know, like a refresh or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Feels like, I don't know.
The next generation, man. Come on.
Yeah, OLED. I'm really stoked about the OLED thing, and I guess the new speakers could be cool. But we don't know until people actually get them. If people, because they can't really showcase what the speakers are, if the speakers are going to be good in a video. So
okay, kids, listen to the speakers. Wow, they sound so good.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait for the actual OLED edition to come out in August, I think, and then like, we can start judging whether or not based.
Tear it apart.
Yeah, we can start judging whether or not those speakers.
Again. They got speakers from shit fuck Joe's again.
But like, what was new? There's the OLED screen, which is a little wider, and it's like faster refresh rate, right? Like an OLED screen like turns on and off faster, right?
Faster response times.
Faster response times, yeah, that's what it is. And then
that's the thing.
And then it has the new speakers. It has this like wide stand now at like the back, so like
it's a wider stand.
Wider stand that can be adjusted now instead of just like this really tiny stand that the regular Switch has. That's just like awful.
Wait! I just noticed they used a wider stand because they saw it from the Microsoft Surface laptop.
Yes,
by the way, buy one today. Buy one today.
And then and then they added like there's a new dock that like has a Wi-Fi LAN port thing now. Finally, fucking Christ!
It's got an Ethernet port in it.
Yeah, but they took out one of the USB ports.
Yeah, took that out.
So
in return, you get this.
It's just like, I don't know. It feels like they didn't really add much to it. Oh yeah, and also it's 64 gigabytes instead of 32 gigabytes, and you can add more storage onto that. And you know, that's cool and all, but it's like, you know, they didn't really boost any performance or anything. Joy-Con seems to be the exact same. Nintendo still hasn't addressed the drifting issues, and like they keep denying it. Like people have filed lawsuits that their controllers are breaking, and Nintendo is always like denying these cases and saying like, nope, it's not true, doesn't happen.
Yeah,
I've had it happen. I've had friends have it happen. It's awful. It's not fun.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's just like, no, and I know they fucking know it happens, but they're making money because the only way to fix it is to literally buy new Joy-Cons. You know?
It's a problem with all controllers that use these type of Joy-Cons.
Yeah, it is.
/ joysticks. They just gotta pump money into, you know, R&D and just find a new way. Just find a different way to create.
Yeah, like mobile gaming. No fucking way.
They should probably, I don't know, instead of like, you know, it's like a stick, it's maybe like a magnet at the top, and at the bottom it's just like a sensor that reads the magnet and where it points.
Maybe.
But I'm not a scientist, so I don't know how you can make that work.
Hey guys, look, give it up for scientist WOLseeker over here. He figured it out. I was like, woo! Yeah, woo!
I get it. You cover the inside of the joy knob in reflective material, except like one little hole.
He said knob.
And you shoot up a laser into it. And then when you're like messing it around, like, oh, I want to move in this direction, you shoot the laser, like the laser reflects, and it like, you know.
No, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Controller should just have, you know those old mice, those old computer mice that had those like, you know, balls inside of them, like those little plastic balls. Put that on the controllers. Make that the new way to use your controller.
I mean, you say that, but that's not a bad idea. The only problem is
balls.
you gotta clean it more often, you know.
Balls. Yeah, you're right.
Balls. Bring the balls back.
Yeah, bring the balls back. Why did they take the balls off of like mice? why did they take the balls off my mice, man?
Fuck you, they suck ass, man.
Why did they castrate my mice?
You can still, you know, go to eBay or whatever.
I used to steal those.
Mice.
I used to steal the balls.
We got him.
I used to castrate the mice and steal the balls.
Stop the cast, we got him.
Like
you're an infamous ball stealer, mouse ball stealer.
Like at my school or at our school, we had like those mice for the longest time, and sometimes they would like come loose, and I would just take them. It was like, this is mine now.
Whoa, a collectible!
I'm gonna need this later.
99 more.
And then I just like stuck it in my mouth and starts choking. Yeah, you go and it like spits out and fucking hits the teacher in the back of the head and kills him. That was brutal.
Now that's a comedy.
That's a comedy movie right there. We
That's
gotta
a
write
movie
that.
I'd watch.
Hey, Michael Bay, get on it.
Yeah, Michael Bay, get a life. I'm the new director
Wait, what the
in town.
fuck? I didn't say that.
Michael Bay. No, I'm saying it.
Okay.
I'm saying it.
Who's your favorite like movie director? We've never talked about this. We've talked about our least favorite actor. You know, I've talked about it at least.
Are we sure we didn't talk about this in episode 2, 3, 4, or 5?
A director? No, I've never talked about directors on the podcast.
Okay.
I really like up and coming.
If we get a comment that is like, actually,
you talked about this. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do?
Back to episode 3. Favorite what director? I can't.
Yeah, man.
Can't really say. Maybe Martin Scorsese. That's what I'm just.
Okay.
That's what pops in my head right now.
Yeah, he makes some good movies. Yeah, long, but they're good movies. I really like the up and coming director of Ari Aster, the guy who made Hereditary and Midsommar. He's pretty cool. Hereditary. I didn't know how to pronounce that word when that movie came out. I was like, hereditary, hermaphrodite. How do you say that?
When we were like getting the tickets for the movie, I was like, yeah, can I get a ticket for Hereditary?
Beautiful. I forgot about that. Hereditary, please. Yeah.
Hereditary. Hey, can I get the ticket for Hereditary?
It's such a weird word. Why is it like written like that? Fucking Christ, gross. But yeah, I really like that director. I also really like Bong Joon-ho, the guy who made Parasite. He's made some other movies. I think he made Okja. He made Snowpiercer. Did he? Hold on.
Did you make the No.
Oh, he made The Host. That's what it's called. That's a good movie as well. I've seen that. Memories of Murder I've seen as well. That's a good one. I also really like Edgar Wright. He's making a new movie this year, which I don't remember what it's called.
The Barbecue Salesman.
It is?
Num num num. Num num num.
Num 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 num. What is it called again? I don't remember. I think it looks like a horror movie, and it looks pretty good. So I'm excited to see what he's working on right now. And I just love his Cornetto trilogy with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. So yeah. Of course, I have so many fucking favorite directors. What a nerd, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Guess what came in the mail today?
An alarm? Tornado alarm?
A pipe bomb. Think fast, Chuckle Nut!